his way for 3 rounds. And Meyer will say, if I take down last year's champion, well, I'm back in business. So a lot on the line here as they head to that first corner.
Yeah, through the gear, Shanahan flicks that car to angle, and Yves Meyer struggles to put that car on angle. The grip, the pace from Shanahan is absolutely mad right now as he puts the car right where he needs it to be. Yves Meyer shortcutting the circuit massively to make a dive down there on outside zone 5. Through the smoke goes Meyer, up to the wall goes Shanahan now. Yves Meyer into the pocket, into the zone, dives up into the door and gives Shanahan a little fight across the line.
Well, I gotta say, you know, a moment there Yves backed off, but he came back right swinging at the end. Connor Shanahan, I think that was a very calculated run, very sweet run. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't go anything crazy. He knew he just put a solid lead run on the board. They've had turbo issues, and they put 4 turbos on this car this weekend.
Yeah, incredible.
But for me, it's just the only thing I can see is Meyer here. He gets caught for pace with Shanahan a little bit, and he has to go in very shallow angle through the first corner just to stay in the fight. And while he is trying to do that for proximity, he doesn't get the proximity until very late in the run. So he's going to get, you know, marked down for this kind of cutting of the track at this point. However, when he does catch up to Shanahan, beautiful run from there from Meyer. This transition for me was great. Transition back, eyed up his opponent, got into the pocket, and made it work.
Yeah, and you know, looking back, he was out of outside zone 1. He shortcut probably outside zone 2 as well. But, you know, looking at it from there, from the drone shots, he didn't shortcut too bad. No. It wasn't like he was driving through the track to make a dive. Yeah, it was scrappy and Shanahan had the pace, but now Shanahan has to battle, you know, with himself to try not to overdrive that GT86 against Yves Meyer, who hasn't really made a move in the championship yet.
No, but this could be a big moment for Yves Meyer and the Drift Force team as they come off the line. They've got the 2023 champion hunting them down, and Shanahan not letting Meyer away here in the first corner.
No, look at that big weight transfer for Yves Meyer, and Shanahan tucks up onto the back bumper, but Yves Meyer was out on the outside zone, flicks the car across the circuit, now starts to get into formation. Shanahan takes the opportunity, back on that qualifying line goes Meyer, and Shanahan keeps his distance for the moment. A little waver and a wobble there from Meyer as he gets himself into the outside zone. Shanahan shallows up the angle, now starts to apply the pressure.
Very clever driving from Connor Shanahan there. You could tell he didn't overcommit at any point on the track. He was waiting to see what Meyer would do. And Meyer, if he'd pulled out a 90-plus lead run, might have had much more of an advantage on Shanahan than Shanahan played it safe. It was a dangerous game, but Meyer does make mistakes in that lead position, which Shanahan would have got caught up in if he didn't hold that. And I've got to say the proximity at the start was pretty good, but Meyer drops out of the outer zone pretty heavily here. So he's on the wrong line through that first corner, and Shanahan kind of has to go on the inside of the track. From there, Meyer starts to tidy it up. Shanahan getting on the inside. So insane to watch these cars at this speed, that close together. It's nuts.
And Shanahan's blind most of this. Look at it, you can't even see where he is. Transitions through the smoke. It's just incredible.
And right here, you can see Shanahan just backs off. Meyer has a little wobble, and Shanahan doesn't get the proximity straight away. Has to kind of come off the throttle to get a little bit more grip in the car to get up onto the door. Does by the end. Nothing spectacular from Connor Shanahan, but probably no mistakes either.
And I think he did exactly what I said he doesn't have to do. He didn't overdrive the car. He didn't push too hard. He kept 20% back.
I think he was thinking, you know, I'll give it as much as I need to.
Yeah.
And if we go one more time, I can always push on again. Meyer, I think that's probably the best 2 runs on a battle he's done this year. Phenomenal progress from the Swiss driver. He's getting better and better and better. And that's what it's all about.